Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going, chat? Hey, this evening, I have like some stuff that I'm doing for work, and it's actually requiring me. Shout out to the friends. It's actually making me have to go through my photos. So that's what we will be doing here on our end. Hopefully, you all have been doing well. The year has just, August is damn near done, huh? Oh, this bag's a mess. This bag is a mess. So let's just, here's what we need. We need this, that, and the other. Check it out. I have a hard drive, a PlayStation 3 hard drive that has, this still has PT downloaded onto it. I don't know how much that's worth, but we have PT on PlayStation 3 still. From my understanding, all I would have to do is download the most current system update for the PlayStation 3 on and then on the hard drive, and then reinstall that. Oh, it's PlayStation 4, sorry. But, update the system software and then have that installed when I boot up the PlayStation 4. And then I would have like the hard drive, and apparently it would boot up and be good to go. So that's all there is to it, apparently. So don't mind us. Hopefully you enjoy Serenity as much as I do. I'm not showing all of the photos, but this is Amarillo, Texas. It's in front of one of the state buildings or county. Let's see, I have a magnifying glass somewhere. Oh, here. Let's see. Yep, too small to read. I mean, I wanted to, of course, get everything in the shot, so hence why I am far away. So, all right, we will organize and separate people and places. Sounds good. Me in Miami. Me and my Juanito. Man, I loved my grandparents so much. I guess I am gonna get personal. I might, but yeah, my maternal grandparents. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's something about grandparents, I think, that you just get like a really special bond. Me working in the oil fields, California. That's fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna be going through a bit here. Here's this was like some square. I took a seat There was a bench. It was a nice day. I was walking around Victoria, British Columbia, and I just took that photo. It's just at random. I don't have the coordinates to where it was. Here's Miami. I was just walking down the street. Yeah, it was a nice day. And like I wanted when I drove in. This is from my hotel room in Victoria, British Columbia. When I was in Miami, I wanted to have some traditional, like Cuban music playing, and I did find it. So that was really cool. There's that. So let me see here. I'm serious, chat. Getting old. Why? There's a little girl holding a baby. Crowded up behind me. I'm in elementary school. Yeah. Maybe. Honor roll. Ah. Well, our favorite superhero of all time. Spider-Man. That goes here. Leave that there. There's no way. There's a picture of me from 1990, and I don't look like I'm fucking 7. So, matter of fact, I know I wasn't 7 in that photo, so it's just kind of weird. My abuelito. Oh, maybe it was 98. That makes more sense. But that definitely says 90. Wow, August 9th, 20. Oh, it's June 9th. My vision, chat. My vision. These baby photos crack me up, man. Oh man. Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. Some of these photos, man. That's pretty crazy. I mean, look at the size of this photo compared to. Oh. Large print, large print. We are getting clutter. But that's okay. That's how it all begins. There's Miami. This is a good one in Miami. Man. I've been fortunate enough. I went to Miami twice in my life. Twice. So it was very cool. Rest in peace, Polita. Know what I mean? Rest in peace, my tío Chinita. Rest in peace, everybody. Yeah, this is a little I guess that goes there. Man, you know, like I was just thinking about him the other day, my maternal grandparents, and just like, man, I just have like so much love for them, and you know, I wish I could talk to him. Just wish that I could talk to him. It's the way it goes, you know. It's like dealing. I'm like dealing like dealing cards. Look at this. They said I look like a model in this photo. And I was just fucking around, bro. It's so funny. They were like, you look like a professor. It's like, man, I was just fucking around when you took a photo. That's all. That I will do that. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom. Hmm. Damn, I'm pretty sure this is the Monte Carlo. That is the Monte Carlo. Cool. Take that. Uh, graduating. Yeah, we could do that. Damn. Graduation day and my first truck. My first vehicle. Look at this photograph. No, I'm just doing, I'm doing horizontal and vertical photos. Bro, check it out. When I was working construction, I was using an impact gun like a fucking, like a machine gun. Rambo. You gotta have a laugh, you know? You gotta have a laugh. Okay, that goes large, large. That could go over here. That's crazy. Going through photos. It's like Tony Montana on, of course, Scarface. So, gotta go fucking organize her. No, yeah, we're not gonna do people and places separate. We're just gonna do horizontal and vertical. Subvert. I mean, we got a bit to go, chat. So we'll be here for a bit. We had a lot of pets growing up, and this was a whole mess of cats. It wasn't even all of them. There's Lucky, Minnie, Simon, and Celeste in the back, being all shady. These cats were nice. Here's Seattle. The purpose of this was because this building has like a bunch of Native American heads carved in, and dang, this wasn't the Skinner building, so I don't. It was on the south side of the complex. I didn't patrol it, so I don't know. This was a good one. Sitting on a whole bunch of cash. We like taking photos. We've been told we take good photos. It's a caterpillar. Super bright green. It was like, let me snag that. Oh, chat. Now, this is apparently, I was told that this is a bug that is very rare to see. That's what I was told. I was working oil field construction in California, and out on a lease, I had this position where I had to stay overnight, and there was a lot of downtime. You see things. You can only conversate so much, right? At least me, right? So there's so I saw this insect crawl out of the ground, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I have never seen nothing like that in my life. And hold on. Sorry. Okay. So sorry, I got sidetracked. So I was like, I had never seen a bug like this in my life. What the fuck is that? I picked it up, got it on a stick, and took this photo. And then I was later told that this is known in Spanish as un niño de la tierra, a child of the earth. Uh, Let me know what you think. This is. It was like an ant with a bee body or some shit. I mean, check it out. That was in California, bro. Never anything like it ever again. That's funny. Some of the stuff I took pictures of. I took a picture of me being approved for time off. Wait, what? Oh, that's so strange. It said I wasn't eligible for FMLA. It's like, no shit. I wasn't trying. I was taking the day off. It's Queen Elizabeth. Or not Queen Elizabeth, Princess Diana, my bad. It was a wax. I went to this wax museum. There was this the Chamber of Horrors. This was in Victoria, British Columbia. A couple of kappas. Walking around Miami. That wasn't. I just took a random picture of someone's car. So there's some street performer, and then there's a random store. Why are there so many copies of this shit? Simon, he was like, this fool was over 20 pounds. He was fucking gigantic, bro. If he was on the desk right here in front of me, he would be like this tall, petting him. If he was fully standing up, he was fucking gigantic. This is my old apartment. This is my original Xbox. Oh yeah, you can see faintly Canadian flag. I was like pretty excited to just like be in a country where the American flag wasn't, it wasn't flown. I was in Victoria, British Columbia. I guess it's owned by Canada. I don't know how the fuck that works. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see here. I had the Simpsons poster. This was posters on the wall, bro. Fuck yeah. I used to have some badass posters. And I mean, I lived on my own. It's in Seattle. I'm actually going to share that. Because I know someone that would appreciate that. Oh, that's the room from BC. But so when I was living in, well, let's just say, one time a coworker had sold me a single lens reflex camera for very cheap. It's a very good brand, very good deal. His name was Joshua. He was a cool guy. I mean, everyone was just older than me. That's all. I mean, I was just, I was young. And everyone was hating on it. No, but so I had an actual camera, like Peter Parker camera, and just working on like getting good at taking photos and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Oh. if you could hear that, chat, but you'll have to forgive us just because we have like a little bit of tension. So, a photo my dad took. My dad cracks me up. Very fortunate, chat. Very fortunate to have known, to know my dad and have a relationship with him. Not everyone gets that. So, some Costa Rica. That is so funny. That is so terrible. God. Let's see if he remembers that. My cousins. Oh, yeah. They'll love that. My Tia Alejandra, she'll love that. I don't know. Yeah. Look at this photograph. Man. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Just kidding. Hey, welcome in. I have my head down because we are strolling through. I'm just going through my photos, man. Strolling down memory lane. Some of them I'm showing, some of them I'm not. That's so funny. My cousins, man. I like. I didn't like when I went to Costa Rica. I didn't. My cousin Alvaro Jr. From my tío Alvaro. You know, my cousin Alvaro. It was just like. It was so good, chat. Like, I hadn't seen him since 1998. So, yeah, this photo is dated June 20th, 1998. I hadn't seen my cousin in 27 years, right? Is that right? Let me see. 2025 minus 1998. Shit. How did I fuck that up? How did I fuck that up, huh? Yeah, 27 years. I hadn't seen him in 27 years. And we were all sitting down having dinner as family and talking with him. It was so cool because it was like we had just grown, like we were just bigger. We had grown, and he was still the same person and like same personality and everything, because he is. And it was just so cool because it just jogged back so many memories of when we hung out before. And well, Queenie, this cat was Queenie, and she was almost as big as Simon. She has that pouch because she was fixed, not because she was pregnant. And man, that cat was. Here's Toonses. Toonses, she was like the runty one of the litter, and but she was the sweetest of them all, and she was the most playful. And Queenie did, but Queenie was reserved, and that cat Queenie, I mean that cat literally slept by me. Like I would go take a nap, and that cat would seriously follow me to go take a nap. Like couldn't be like had to get in the restroom when I was in the restroom. Like it was so. That was my best friend at one point in my life. My best friend was a cat, but she was a good cat with the golden eye. She was awesome. So, for those who are tuning in and are just getting here, I have a project that I'm working on for work, and it's actually requiring me to go through my photos. So that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look at this was Hershey and Simon, dog and a cat, peace and harmony. Excuse the mess of the room, but yeah, I was fortunate to have some awesome pets, and this it's what we just call them, but they become more than what the word pet means. They become family. Oh my gosh! I mean, Toonses is already gone, chat. But look at how big she was. Like these cats got so fucking big. That was cool. That was a good time. Yeah, it's I don't know what the fur they say fur family these days. I guess that's what what they were was fur family. Let's see here. We still got a whole look at. We're gonna be here for a bit, chat. We still got a big ass pack of photos to go through, so don't mind us. We're just chilling out. Yeah, and then those ones I'm gonna share with my cousin. He'll be happy to see those. He'll probably send them to my other cousin. She moved, so she was teaching. She was teaching Spanish in Costa Rica to foreigners, basically, from my understanding. And then she met her husband, who, from what I know, is German, and they ended up moving over to Germany. So, but they still keep in touch and everything, and she's doing fine. So it's good. That's good to hear. She was funny, Evelyn. She was always so busy when we were visiting. She was in school, um, and over there they call college universidad. So she was in college, and she was always swamped with work. She was, from what my understanding was, an excellent student. I didn't see any of this. Is all hearsay. She would get a kick out of that. That's why me questioning her schooling. But no, she's fucking. She would let. They'll probably send them to her via WhatsApp. This was Victoria. Victoria, BC. Took a ferry from Seattle, Washington to Victoria, British Columbia in a package trip. That's why you see pictures from me in Victoria. Chat, we've been fortunate enough in our life to be able to go places and see things. Like I said, we're not showing all of them. Some of them we will. Some of them we won't. So how is oh, they're gone. Well, whoever comes in, or if you're watching this on replay, that was a lot of fun. Bro, I don't know whose dog this is. I think I might get rid of this photo. So we don't know. I don't know whose dog this is. It's not my dog. I don't know how I got this photo. Oh, I guess he was visiting, because that is my backyard, my old backyard. Still don't want to keep it, so just a second. Even though we're not playing video games, still got to take time to stand up and stretch. You know what I mean? Hydrate. ASMR water drink. Damn, that's ice cold. All right. Damn. I gotta go through these more. You know what I mean? What is up with these oblong sized photos, man? Where the hell did I get this shit? Shout out Joseph Paul the third. I didn't want to say his full name, but he's my homie and his family. Hopefully, they're all doing well. Miss you guys. It's the old crew. Look at it. This is so funny. She would just be everywhere. She was crazy. She did not. Uh, she was like Queenie was like pure indoor, like purely indoor. This was her. She got spotted outside, or I think I took her outside, and she was walking so weird. She was like in prowler mode or some shit. It was pretty funny seeing her outside. She was stepping so weird. Yeah, she hated being outdoors. Here's some stained glass for this was in that church. This was in a church in Victoria, BC. I have another one that I'll show if I find it. I should find it. Shouldn't be a problem. Look at this photograph. Princess Di, not Queen Elizabeth. Princess Diana. Damn. Oh, here it is. There's this church I went into. The fucking reflection, bro. It's pretty nice. It's my friend Amy. Man, just rolling down memory lane. Oh, they're fucking what's Queen Elizabeth? Look at, and it's so funny because this kid kind of looks like me when I was little, and the sign was like "Do not touch," and I was like, "I'll touch it," and this full fucking because he looked like he was going to anyway. He was like all looking around and shit, and so I just told him I was like, "Do it," take a photo. It's fucking okay. You'll live. I'm your witness. Him and his friends. It's like we're all good. Hey, so when I was 20, bro, I was living on my own, and like I said, I got this camera from a coworker, and I was just taking photos like crazy. And then here's a photo from when I was my refrigerator from when I was 20. This was 21 years ago. Look at that. Eggs, juice, milk, water, soda, eggs, spaghetti stuff, hash browns, sausage in the freezer. Like, it's come a long way. And it's like my fridge now, just very grateful and thankful. You know what I mean? They had this like totem pole outside of Victoria's, like that. I think that's the state capitol building or some shit. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I didn't write these places down or whatever, but I imagine they're still there. It was like some fancy hotel. I wasn't staying at that one. It was a nice little trip. It was a nice little getaway. Here's that church again. It was nice. And this was the exterior of the church. Yeah, we just like taking photos, you know. And we have photo. We have more. We have a lot more photos, chat. But these are the only ones that are printed as of now. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shout out Albuquerque. This was like 2005 when I took this. So that was 20 years ago. Look at this photograph. I don't know why the fuck these are printed so small either. These are like dinky, tiny. So weird. How like, I mean, how the fuck did these get printed like this? I don't know. The world may never know. Yeah. Chat, we've been around, you know. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. We have been able to travel around and see the world. This was in Amarillo, Texas as well. They had an Abrams tank just chilling. You could take photos. Some badass equipment. Yeah, Texas. I mean, go figure, right? They just have like this horse on the corner. What does that mean? Who knows? I don't know. They just said put it there. Amarillo National Bank. Little out of focus. And I was walking in Memphis. Walking in Memphis. So I was on this bus trip. Fuck, man, that's so fucking crazy. Chat, when I say 20 years ago, I was 20 years old. Like, I just want you to know, like God willing, you all make, if you're not already there, like right, if you're younger than me, I say this for you, God willing, you make it to be this old, right? And however long you live. And yeah, when I say 20 years ago, I was 20. Like, that just, it's fucking crazy, bro. It's just crazy to say. Because some people are like, 20 years ago, I wasn't even around. Like, or 20 years ago, I was like 4 or some shit, you know? So, me being a 40-year-old, it's pretty crazy. Because I know that there's a lot of dudes that I know and talk to, have known, a lot of people I've met, and for some reason it never comes up with women. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious, you know. With women, age has never really come up. Women, I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't want to generalize. Don't prefer to talk about it. Who knows? I don't know. But like a lot of guys that I've known and have spoken to, like, have told me before, like, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna live. Like, for some reason, we all, like, a lot of guys think that we're gonna fucking die young. People don't even think they're gonna make it out of their 20s and shit. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of my 20s. I mean, for no real reason. So it's pretty crazy. And here I am, gonna be 40x years old in some time, and it's just like, wow. It's like that short that I made, you know, when I landed in Costa Rica, it was they were playing that song, bro. Uh, and I don't know the name of it. Fucking time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future, and it's just like, fuck. It really is, and it still is. It's continuous. Here's from Memphis. It was like some square with one of those fountain deals, and yeah, so I had an 8-hour holdover on this bus trip. Greyhound should change the name of their company to not be, of such a great disservice to the actual animal, because greyhounds are fast. The bus was not. And Queenie. That was actually not a a fast bus ride. So I had 8 hours in Memphis. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking wait at a bus station for eight hours. I'm gonna go walk around and see this bitch. So man, I made the most of it. I made the most of it, chat. It was a lot of fun. That was Amy. She was my backpacking, bus riding homie. And yeah, she was like, I'm not fucking, like, I don't want to wait in this bus station either. Like, I want to go see shit, you know? Live life. Seize the fucking day. I mean, when's the next time I was going to be in Memphis? Look at, they have a gigantic pyramid like the Luxor for some reason. For some weird ass reason in Memphis, they have a gigantic pyramid. This was from BB King's House of Blues on Beale Street. That was from my seat at the bar. Had a drink, you know. I That's BB King's guitar. So, and then I went to the police museum. There's a wall of officers that had made the ultimate sacrifice. Man. Time, bro. Keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. And no kidding, man. We've been you know what I mean? Hold on real quick. This thing's fucking asking me. Are you still watching me? And it's like, yes. Fuck. Oh, chat, man, we made a new crockpot concoction and we forgot to record it. So next time we hook it up, we'll make sure to share it with y'all. Man, time, bro. And so what I was saying is like, think about just even from this year, from January. I mean, here we are, 7 months later. Damn. That's cool, man. Like, I've made friends in different states and, you know, just, oh my gosh. That's so cool, man. It's just like, wow. Party in the city where the heat is on. Bienvenido a Miami. Chat, let me tell you, man. We have thankfully, like, I mean, I just saw a picture of like a bar that I went into in Albuquerque. And bro, I'm just fucking so like, I'm so thankful that I've just like curbed my drinking like so much. Like that is like, it honestly doesn't sound like a good idea. And it doesn't even sound fun. So that's where I'm like really happy that I've grown to that. Um, because I've wasted so much time just drinking. And I just, I've wasted too much time, more than I would like. But I'm happy that, I can't keep kicking myself. Right? I was having fun, I guess. Not really. But hey, something I'm fucking happy that like I'm just not actively I'm not active. Like I'm not like the idea of even just going down to the corner store. The idea of just going down the street and getting a beer doesn't even sound good. Like it's just like a big waste of time. I'm like, what am I gonna like what? No thanks. No gracias. Oh, see, this is what I was. Matt, if you're watching this, I told you about this. And this is it. This is the only time I've ever seen this sign in my life. Smoking is permitted in this area. Like when I saw that, I was just like, "Oh, I've never fucking seen a okay to smoke sign like that's pretty fucking cool." And it was a legitimate smoking sign at like a place of business, like an employer, and I was like, "Wow," and it made sense because it was like oil field, construction. So it made sense because it was like, okay, go smoke here because smoke in the wrong place, you're gonna be fucking sky high, bro, like blown up. So it can happen. Hmm. Chat, we're actually fucking almost done. Let me check something real quick. We're not almost done. We are going to be, we're just taking a break from games for the night at least. Or are we? Somewhat. That is, yeah. Let's change perspective. Yeah. Halfway through the week, chat. Um, I don't know who that is. I'm just gonna get rid of that. It was like a blooper. It was like an outtake photo of just like the most random person, and I'm just like, oh, let me get rid of that too. Like here with Simon. Big old cat, man. Big old cat. Una gato grande. If I have ever called you a friend, I hope you're doing well. And that's to all my friends. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. If I can say something from this, it's that. Oh, I'm not wearing my headphones. Let's see here. This isn't really like the target goal, but hmm. Oh yeah, nope. Can't. No puedo. But the rest, yeah. That's so cool. Okay. Scarface, man. I've watched that movie so many times. I probably watched that movie more than fucking Puff Daddy. Shit. Fuck that. I have. So this is my North Face backpack, and I bought that when I was 20. I've had that backpack ever since, bro. And it came with a warranty, a receipt. You just basically keep the receipt, and everything was guaranteed through your life. It was like if any ever a zipper breaks, anything, just mail it back with the receipt or some shit, and we'll fix it. It's like a lifetime warranty, and thankfully, I mean, I still have a backpack, and I've never had one fucking problem with the zippers or anything, bro. Shout out to the Jesus Christians. Hopefully, you guys are still all doing well. They were based out of LA. And they called themselves they were the Jesus Christians. Damn, I had stools. So crazy, man. Strolling down memory lane. There's a. It was a nice day. Just riding around on my bike. Stopped and took a break. Took a photo. Yeah. Queenie. I'm telling you. No kidding. It's the street I grew up on with a full moon. And then yeah, it's a big old tree right over here. Here on this side. It's like this humongous tree. And there was like some clouds too. It was a nice night. Quiet. Quiet on the full moon night. Like I took a picture of like my old bed. That's so funny. I've always just been that way, I guess. Just very appreciative. because I don't know. Okay, that's it for those. Yeah, the next game we're gonna be playing, chat, just to uh oh, let me know if you're watching this, right? And if you want to see the Otacon ending for Metal Gear Solid, let me know. Post it in the comments, please. Or anywhere. You can post it on a playlist or what is it? Post. Community post. Post a comment there. These are like my high school photos. These are so. I mean, I honestly just feel like. Ugh, just getting rid of them because I just. Los Angeles Lakers 97-98 schedule. Oh shit, right there. Yeah, it's Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones with Shaq. These were taken. I guess this was the year that they got Kobe. I think. Yeah. Nick Van Exel was fucking dope too. Lakers, man, they were fucking good. Yeah, these fucking photos, chat. Oh my gosh, I just don't even want to. I did not want to get dressed up and take fucking photos. Like, so. Oh yeah, look at this, and then fucking right. Damn. Somebody else is wearing the same shit as me. Did they even put me in here? Oh, cool. Oh, fucking Shelly Winstag. Shit, I should have took a photo with her. Oh shit, so did Kristen. Oh, I'm not the only one solo here. That's good. We had this ex-girlfriend in high school. Why am I in there twice? Terrible. Yeah, we had this ex-girlfriend in high school and she ended up being like just fucking just whack as fuck. And I do mean that, you know what I mean? Like just like weird, lame, like take your pick. You know what I mean? Of what you define as like a whack girlfriend. You know, or even if there's any women watching, uh, what you consider to be a whack boyfriend. Just a whack partner. Yeah, in high school, yeah, she was real. She was all lame, and not just lame, like just weird and shit. Just a liar. Can't trust. But that's all in the past. But I'm looking at the past right now, and I don't get why I have so many fucking high school graduation photos and photos from this. Oh my gosh, this photo shoot. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Truth be told, though, here in this exclusive interview, is that I basically just did it for my mom's sake. I did it because I thought it would make her happy. 'Cause, I mean, she was the one pushing me to do it, and it was like my older brother didn't do anything, and I mean, it was that's a whole nother story, right? Anyhow, if I'm gonna sum it up, I'll sum it up like this: is that he was the first. He was, the oldest son. That's separate, but he was the first person. It's me, my brother, my mom, and my dad. Okay, and there was just four of us. He was the first one to graduate high school out of the four of us, and he didn't even walk across the stage. So, you know, and yeah, oh yeah, sure, it's his decision, all that stuff. But it's kind of like, hey, um, it's kind of a big deal here, and your parents want to like be happy and be happy for you. So it's like, can you humor them, or is it just all about you? So that's my take on it. And so when it came time for me to graduate, I did all the stuff. I went to prom. I went to the winter formal. You know, got a tuxedo and all that stuff. And yeah, went to prom. Walked across the stage. So I was the first. So I ended up being the first person in our family to walk across the stage, graduating high school. And my dad was there when I graduated from a trade school. They did the whole thing for us, stage and ceremony and everything. That was cool. My dad was there for that. And yeah, so it looks like we got all of that sorted out there. That is good to be forgotten about for another 20 years, God willing. Inshallah. Send those to my cousins. Or, not send them, but send the photos for them. Okay, that's. I mean, what does this have in it? I know what it has in it mostly. Let's see. Yeah. I. Chat, we don't know if we're gonna do Battlefield 6. Back to video games. Switching gears. We don't know. We're not. It doesn't look like we're going to. I don't feel like I'm going to. Certifications and stuff. Chat, I got certified fucking certified plate welder in my life. That was cool. Look at this. More of these. Look at how big this is. Well, I just and people have called me out on that shit. They're like, "Why aren't you smiling?" And it's tough because it's like I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. I could have sworn that I said I didn't want to do it, but I ended up doing it. You know what I mean? I ended up doing it. There's that parable in the Bible. If I had a Bible, if I had a Bible, I would be able to pull out that story for you. I mean, I do have the internet, but it's not the same, right? But yeah, there's that parable of the two sons. And the dad tells one of the sons to go do something. And the first son says, "Okay, yeah, sure. Okay." And just doesn't do anything. And then there's the second son who says that they'll do it. And then they're like, or they say no, but then they end up going and doing it. I believe that's how it goes. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. This is like Victoria stuff and like the tickets and stuff. Here's a cool Kobe card. So when I went to the Great Western Forum and saw the Los Angeles Lakers play the Vancouver Grizzlies when they were Vancouver, obviously. That's why I said Vancouver. And man, that was great because we fucking whooped their ass. There was no there was no competition in that shit. It felt like they beat them by like 50 points. I don't know, but it was cool. We had a Kobe chant going. We had an Eddie Jones chant going. We my brother Marcos fucking we saw Rick Fox and he was all, "Hey Rick." And that fool looked back, we were all, "Oh." Oh shit, Rick Fox. It's Rick Fox. Man, we were huge Lakers fans. I don't know if Marco still is. I'll have to shoot him an email or something to see if he still is. Because the state of the Lakers today. I mean, as long as they have fucking LaBosley going around flailing all over the court, I mean, it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. I got Babe Ruth signed. Yeah, it's just a shame. Like, I wish he got called out for that shit more, like by the referees and stuff, you know, because those flops and those temper tantrums and stuff is just I don't know what he's thinking. And I'm sure, oh, you know, it's LeBosley. He doesn't have to think. He don't have to do shit. He's LeBron James. You know, I mean, who appreciates that kind of an athlete? Just going through my basketball cards now. This was like a treasure trove of fucking. This bag held a lot, huh? Yeah, it is Alonzo Mourning. I don't know if this fool's getting a rebound or getting fouled. Penny Hardaway. Man, basketball used to be fucking pretty good. Got the John Stockton. He was he's honestly he was one of the best point guards in NBA history, honestly. If I'm surprised I have these. Lakers Jazz rivalry was fucking huge. I can't believe they put the mailman in the Lakers jersey. I used to be big on basketball. And then what happened with basketball was I grew up Los Angeles Lakers fan. And I was a huge fan. You know, like I said, had the privilege to go to a game at Great Western Forum. Like, I'll never forget. And I'm just so thankful about it. But it was like, so I got a Magic Johnson. He's, how much is that worth? Google it. Google it. Do I have to go to work tomorrow? So, what I'm saying is what disenfranchised me from professional sports was after Michael Jordan had retired, the LA Lakers fired Ed Harris, that was their coach at the time, and they hired Phil Jackson. And me, because, you know, we had a rivalry with the Bulls as well, rivalry with the Jazz and a rivalry with the Bulls. And we got the fucking head coach from the Chicago Bulls. I was like, why the fuck are they doing that? I was like, he's on Chicago, you know, and this was like, fuck Chicago. Just cause, you know, purely sports rivalry, not fuck Chicago. But you know what I mean. And yeah, Scottie Pippen. 33. That's a hard 6. Shaking them dice. Oh yeah, this was Bryant Reeves. He was on the Vancouver Grizzlies, and we saw him play when we were watching when we were at the Laker game, Great Western Forum. That was so cool. So there's another one. It's a rookie card of him. So when the Lakers got Phil Jackson, they won the NBA championship like immediately, and everyone was all like, yeah. And that's when I realized everything was just all about money. It was just about money and championships. And that doesn't speak to me as an athlete. It doesn't speak to me. Sean Kemp. So we became very disenfranchised with you know, professional sports, I guess in general you could say. And so we really kind of stopped being such a big fan of one team because basically your team can just change overnight. Like with the Lakers, I wonder how many real Lakers fans didn't want LeBron James to come to the team. But you don't get to vote on it. They just fucking do shit. And that's what I don't like, is you don't get a say in it as a fan. I didn't want LeBron James to be on the Lakers, and I don't even do I consider myself a Lakers fan? Yeah. Do I watch the Lakers currently? No. Do I want to watch the Lakers currently? No. Because LeBron James is playing on the team and he's flailing around the court. LeBosley. I call him LeBosley. And it's just not entertaining for me to watch. So, no. Because in sometime in the 2000s, the Detroit Pistons had a very good team. They had Tayshaun Prince, Alexander Hamilton, uh, the Wallaces, Rashid, and other dude, shit, Rashid and Ben Wallace. I forgot they had a tight fucking crew, and they won the NBA Finals. Damn, I want to say almost 2 years in a row, I think. And the what I loved about that team so much was their defense was top notch. I mean, you could go back and look at it in the history books, in the annals of sports history. The Detroit Pistons, they were holding teams to 60 points and below. I remember, like, I think throughout the season too, and in the finals and the playoffs, they were still holding teams to less than 80 points in a game. And I mean, it would be third quarter and the other team would have 35 points or some shit. It was fucking badass, man. And I liked that team. I was cheering for them. Like, a good team's a good team. So we just appreciate sports. We don't get heavily invested into like all the teams now because and I mean, I was thinking about it the other day. It for me, it's basketball, football, and baseball. And this year, I have so many fucking John Stockton cards. This year for me, I've taken the baseball season off in light of what's happened. There was just, when it boiled down to it, I was just like, hey, I got a Larry Bird. Do I got to go to work tomorrow, chat? How much is that worth? When it boiled down to it, it was basically like, hey, um, you know, David, Dodge Mahal, Eddie Jones. He later became number 6, and Kobe was number 8. Nick Van Exel was number 2. I can't remember what Clyde Drexler was like. Or not Clyde Drexler. Oh, fuck. Who was that dude? Cedric Sabalas. He was like number like 50 something or something. I think Robert Ory was in the 50s too. I think Rick Fox was number 17. And Nick Van Exel was number 9. Here's a Shaq. While he's on the Magic. That's cool. Man, that's cool how fucking how there's a Magic Johnson, another Magic Johnson. That's so cool how well Shaq did for himself. Like outside of balling. Sean Coop. Seattle Supersonics, man. That was cool. And so Yeah, we've taken baseball season off because yeah, it was just like, hey, um, you know, and no offense to anybody, I just couldn't do it. I was like, I got other stuff I need to do than just fucking sit around and watch baseball and enjoy baseball. Like I have other shit I have to take care of. So we've been hustling, keep hustling. Oh, it ain't over me. Oh, it ain't over me. Keep flowing. I'ma step my game up and get what's coming to me. So basically, yeah, that's fucking what we've been out here grinding. Pick your song. But we had to uh just get our priorities and get fucking organized. I gotta get fucking organized, her, as Tony Montana would say. I'm positive I've seen that movie more than fucking Puff Daddy. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And so, what I'm gonna do, chat, is I'm gonna take a real short break and go put this stuff where it goes. Okay, so we will be back. Thanks for joining so far with our project. You know, try not to take your work home with you if you can. For anyone that's just entering, because we have no idea who sees our videos. No, almost nobody leaves a comment, so I have no idea what kind of an audience I'm speaking to. Even with the analytics, you still can't even, it gives you such generalizations of like how people find you, who you're talking to, or whatever. But if there's any young people out there watching that are entering into the workforce or are currently, working their way through being in the workforce, like I am, do yourself a favor and try not to take your work home with you. So we're going to be back. Give us 10 minutes, maybe 15. Stretch, get some water. We will be back and we will chat some more. Chat. Thank you. Be right back. Now we'll leave it. We will leave it. We're going to leave that off and we're going to turn this on.
1、
0、
1、
2、
3、
4、
5、
6、
7、
8、
6、
7、
8、
9、
10、
9、
10、
19、
20、
19、
18、
11、
12、
13、
14、
15、
手、
親指、
膝、
手首、
親指、
腕、
鼻、
耳、
髪の毛、
手首、
手首、
手、
手、
指、
手、
親指、
手首、
指、
手、
親指、
指、
手首、
頭、
目、
頬、
口、
首、
足、
頭、
手首、
首、
手首、
首、
指、
肘、
足、
膝、
足首、
黒、
紫、
黒、
紫、
黒、
赤、
紫、
赤、
緑、
紺、
緑、
黄色、
紺、
赤、
紫、
緑、
黒、
白、
茶色、
ピンク、
紺、
茶色、
紺、
橙色、
黄色、
水色、
紺、
水色、
灰色、
橙色、
灰色、
橙色、
黄色、
紺、
黄色、
紫、
緑、
水色、
紺、
水色、
灰色、
水色、
黒、
緑、
水色、
紫、
赤、
橙色、
ピンク、
茶色、
白、
灰色、
黄色、
橙色、
茶色、黒、
灰色、
白、
ピンク、
紺、
赤、
緑、
水色、
黄色、
橙色、
茶色、
紫、
黒、
灰色、
白、
ピンク、
紺、
赤、
緑、
水色、
黄色、
橙色、
茶色、
紫、
黒、
灰色、
白、
ピンク、
紺、
赤、
緑、
水色、
黄色、
橙色、
茶色、
紫、
黒、
灰色、
白、
ピンク、
紺、
赤、
緑、
水色、
黄色、
橙色、
茶色、
紫、
黒、
灰色、
白、
ピンク、
紺、
赤、
緑、
水色、
黄色、
橙色、水色、
水色、
黄色、
灰色、
黄色、
紺、
紫、
緑、
黒、
白、
黒、
黄色、
黒、
黄色、
橙色、
灰色、
紺、
茶色、
ピンク、
橙色、
白、
水色、
黒、
黄色、
緑、
紫、
赤、
紺、
茶色、
ピンク、
橙色、
白、
黄色、
灰色、
水色、
黒、
緑、
紫、
赤、